Yes, I found something. I went on TikTok and I found something. Sam the vampire. She seems to believe that she is truly a vampire. And this information is based off of the fact that her bio says modern day vampire. I want to look at what she's doing. I want to look at her profile. I want to reserve judgment because, you know, she could really be the spawn of Satan. So let's check it out. Let's dive into her profile and see what the f is going on here.
Many of you have been asking me if I have any powers.
I would love to see him.
The answer is yes, but I don't like to give away all of my secrets.
Oh, of course.
So I thought I would just give away a few.
She's not going to show us all of her powers, right? That would be, you know, it would ruin the surprise for when she comes and sucks you dry in the middle of the night.
I can read minds sometimes, though.
Okay.
It's not like I hear people's thoughts constantly.
Well, isn't that just the nature of being an empath?
I can hypnotize people when I want something, and I can seduce whoever I want.
She can seduce whoever she wants? Golly, I don't want to look at this too much. I'm going to level with you. One of my greatest fears is being hypnotized. I don't ever want it to happen to me because I'm scared of losing my mind to someone else. So I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna stick around. But the second I start feeling like I'm losing myself, I'm gonna have to end this video.
When threatened, I can exhibit superhuman strength. A lot of these things come naturally to all vampires, and some of them are learned. I've spent many years on this earth and have encountered many different types of humans and other creatures.
This is an act, right? Am I gonna suspend disbelief for the rest of this video, or am I going to try to call her out every time that she says something stupid? I don't know what direction I'm gonna do. You're in danger and your life is being threatened every single day?
Because I've come out of the casket, so to speak, and have come forward with my identity as a vampire. Think what you want, believe what you want. If you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to. But honestly,
all right, I feel like I'm getting hypnotized. I'm getting hypnotized. I'm starting to buy it. I think she might actually be a vampire.
I have so many stories of adventures.
What would it be like to be friends with this woman? It must be hard of living in constant fear of getting sucked dry. I don't know if any of you out there can identify with that, but this life is hard. I know many vampires, that's why I'm saying this. So not only is she a vampire, but she's also the victim of vampire hate crimes. She was attacked, and this story is not for the faint of heart. So if you are scared, then turn off this video right now and go watch a different one of my videos all the way through and like it and subscribe to the channel, okay?
I thought it's about time that I share with you how I was created the night that I died.
It's her origin story? The night that she died? Is that when you're born as a vampire, you die as a human?
I died on November 14th, 1888.
November 14th, 1888? She's old as shit! November 14th, 1888, some quick maths, hold on. 135 years old? Holy old!
I was walking home and I only had a very short
For someone so old, she's done a great job of blending in with the whole modern style.
distance to walk home from
Also, hashtag Jack the Ripper.
my sister's house, and it was late at night, probably, I don't know, sometime around midnight. Really, I shouldn't have even been outside. I don't even know why I was walking out that late, but nonetheless, it was not a far walk.
Okay.
I was living in the Whitechapel district of London, England, and I felt a false sense of security.
Every vampire is from London or Transylvania, I swear to God.
This particular night, I was walking and I started feeling like I was being followed, and I turned around, and sure enough, I saw the silhouette of a man following me.
It was Dracula right there.
Obviously, this disturbed me to no end.
Disturbed her to no end.
Walking fast. I could not seem to shake him. It felt like every time I looked back, he was gaining on me, so I decided to take a shortcut, and I cut down a back alley. Big mistake.
Bad choice. If you're being followed, why would you go into the alley? That's so stupid. I guess it was 1888. So we have to give her the benefit of the doubt. She hadn't seen very many TV shows yet at this point.
I was halfway down the alley and I turned around and the silhouette of the man was nowhere to be found. So I just continued on my way. But as soon as I turned around, it was too late. He was there, covering my mouth and tackling me to the ground.
Giving her a good old suck down.
I don't even remember what happened. All I know is that he took a rock and slammed it across my head and I blacked out.
Ouch!
This will need a part 2.
Oh, part 2? Where's part 2? Hold on. before we get to part 2.
Suck it in.
Tell me again that I'm a fat vampire and pretend you wouldn't pay money for me to bite. I mean, you know, body positivity. This is just what a weird TikTok to post. So this one is, are they good in bed? Is she going to talk about like Edgar Allan Poe or that Shakespeare dick? George Washington? Oh my God, she's probably slept with them all.
Let's find out. Oh no. He's a child. He doesn't know what he's doing.
True. He's a boy at heart. He doesn't know.
Oh yeah.
Megamind?
Yeah, I mean, with that brain.
Yeah. Megamind knows the female anatomy inside and out. Oh my God. This is ruining my algorithm, I'm almost sure. Missing my friends from the 1800s. This is a 15-second TikTok of her just moodily looking around, just thinking about all the times that she had. Yuck. Oh, part two.
When I came to, I was in some kind of really dank cellar-looking room. I don't know. I just remember it was very cold, very humid, and very little light. And I was completely tied and bound. And I had a very disgusting, foul-tasting rag in my mouth. I just remember looking around, and I felt blood dripping down my head.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. I love what you were talking about. Thank you so much.
I was looking around, trying to get my wits about me, when I saw a man.
This is
standing
long-winded,
over me.
I will say.
I immediately started crying and screaming, but didn't do any use. I was gagged. He crouched down and
Come on. Sucker.
my dress open.
Not that.
Knew that I was in a lot of trouble. I mean, a lot of trouble. He proceeded to rape me.
This is a 5-part story? Oh my God, I'm not watching all 5 parts. Part 5, skip to the end.
This is part 5 about the night that I was brutally attacked, so check out the other parts if you haven't already, and if you don't have the stomach for it, keep scrolling. I watched as my maker bit into my wrist, and I felt an ice cold, prickly sensation I can't even describe. Even after all of these years, though, I remember it so vividly. It felt like almost like electricity, like my insides were being burned. I screamed and flailed around and looked up at my maker and begged for it to stop.
She keep calling him her maker. Is this Twilight terminology?
I knew my life was ending, but
why did he turn you?
I also felt like it was the beginning of something else. The pain started subsiding, and I started feeling this very strange sensation of calm.
Thank goodness that TikTok was invented so that this lady can share all her vampire stories. Thank you, China, for TikTok. I don't buy it, so I need proof. Let's check it out. Some random pics of me throughout the years. There's no way she put on these filters to prove that she's actually a vampire. Obviously, it's a character she's playing, but fun to watch. This is funny.
Hello.
All the others are fine, they're funny, but this painting of her with Starry Night in the background, she's like, yeah, Picasso painted me at one point. Please watch if you're new. So people in her day-to-day life know that she's a vampire, and she gets asked these questions about what it's like to exist as a vampire every single day, it seems. So let's see. I can't believe this has 54K views on TikTok. What's going on here? Contrary to popular belief, the sun doesn't kill us. It just annoys us. We do not sparkle, okay? All right, Twilight was way off base with the sparkling, but they were on point with the sunlight thing. Other popular myths. We have reflections. A stake through the heart won't kill us. Garlic doesn't hurt us. I'm starting to suspect that she might just be a regular human. Am I crazy for thinking that? Why am I thick? Ooh, she's one of those thick vampires. Oh my God. Yeah. Because however you were physically in your mortal life is how you are physically in your immortal life. You get frozen in time as the physical stature that you were as a vampire. So if you're gonna turn, go ahead and get yourself into shape before you do that, all right? Do you think she's really a vampire? Let me know. I don't buy it, but maybe you do. Subscribe, bye.